This episode's sponsored by Zazzle.com. Let's face it, you love us. Why not use the coupon code EVERYDRINK13 at Zazzle.com and save 10% off $50 or more on awesome shirts, mugs, and accessories you probably don't need but want real bad. Remember code EVERYDRINK13. Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Somer. Today we're going to create the Seductive Swan. This recipe came from one of the PR companies that promotes the Russian Standard Vodka.
Wait,
so
Seductive?
Seduction? Yeah, Seductive. Did you, how do you get that? It's seduction. How would you get, there's no N in there. It's called the Seductive Swan. You can update the recipe at the end. Anyway. The Seductive Swan, I almost said what you have, is a Russian Standard Vodka recipe. It uses 1.5 ounces of Russian Standard Vodka. That's all the alcohol you're going to need. It's going to be a nice, juicy, easy drink. We're going to use some lemonade. So we're going to do 3 ounces of lemonade. That's 3 ounces of lemonade, 1.5 ounces of Russian Standard Vodka, and we're muddling today blackberries. So the presentation should be pretty epic. The process isn't too complicated. There's no shaking. There's no craziness. You do need a muddler. And that's it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do it in a specific order. We're going to muddle 4 of these blackberries. Boom, 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 boom. 4. So you need a total of 5 because the recipe says garnish 1. So I did. So here you go. Got them in there. Then we're going to muddle them. So we're going to press out those juices. It's going to make a nice, weird, black like layer to the drink, if you will. Sludge. Yeah, that's appetizing. Black sludge. So there you go. Get your blackberries in there in a large bowl. Now we're gonna add in a large low ball. No, just kidding. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this. So we've got that muddled up. Now, some ice. Very much like a mint julep, but instead of a mint julep, we're creating a blackberry, kind of like julep thing. Then we'll put in...
Yeah, almost. Just like that.
Just like that, almost. 1.5 ounces of our vodka. So the recipe states Russian Standard Vodka, so that's what they want. Obviously. That's what we'll do. Obviously. The reason they build these recipes is so it promotes their brand. On top of which, it's a good vodka. And if you don't have it and you can't get it, make with what you have. It doesn't really matter. Guess it does, technically. That looks awesome, by the way. Then we're going to put 3 ounces of lemonade. This is actually my own lemonade. So the recipe that I used to make this was a bunch of lemons. Actually, it was, I think I did 1.5 cups of lemons, 1.5 cups of simple syrup, and then dilute it down with like 4 cups of water. Done. Of course, it doesn't look as good as the photo. And it's sticking to my table. There you go. The Seductive Swan. You can see the little raspberry pieces floating around on there. You got your ice on the top. Blackberries, raspberries, not even the same thing. I'm gonna add a little more ice. Really pack it good. So, we'll put that garnish down. Give that a sip. So you even get the purple because the juices have flowed through. Ooh, still potent. Pretty strong. That's the strongest little drink. The blackberries are obviously they're going to get stronger as you drink, which I guess could be good. Kind of get that tart finish, but you're getting two good pairings, which I think. I don't know. Do you like vodka and lemonade? Vodka lemonade is kind of like Zubrovska and apple juice. They pair really well for some reason. I guess so does orange juice, right? Because that's like the most common screwdrivers, like the most common easy drink to make. Done. But this is a little more complicated. Sexy looking. Lemonade taste, high acidity, pretty pretty strong vodka flavor to it. Not ethanol per se, but you know that there's a brand of vodka and it really shows. So if you use a poor vodka in this drink, it's probably going to be pretty rough. This is not rough.
Or if you use like a 6-time distilled vodka, you may not taste it.
Mm-hmm. The more distillations might be the better, depending on who you are. I think this might be 4 or 3. It's probably on that crazy. There's a lot of text back there.
And you can't read it now because you're drunk.
Right, because they just knock you out. It's actually, for an ounce and a half, that's not a lot, but the drink really brings it. It's a good. It will grow hair on your chest, except for women. Then it won't do that because that would just be weird. But it's definitely up high on the list of potency. But it's getting better as it just sits there on my tongue. Anyway, we'll finish this later. EverydayDrinkers.tv, the Seductive Swan. Needs to be cleaned. We're teaching you how to drink.